The situation in the Gaza Strip today, on September 29, 2025, remains a profound humanitarian crisis. For well over a year, the people of Gaza have endured immense hardship. The conflict that escalated in late 2023 has left deep scars on the narrow coastal territory. Homes, hospitals, schools lie in ruins. Access to basic necessities like clean water, food, and medicine is severely restricted. The United Nations warns of impending famine and a collapsing healthcare system. The suffering is immense, touching every family and every child. The blockade of Gaza has tightened significantly, making it incredibly difficult for aid to enter. Land crossings close or operate with severe limitations, creating a bottleneck, a trickle where a flood is needed. The world watches as a population is pushed to the brink. Children are particularly vulnerable, malnutrition and trauma that will echo for years. The psychological toll cannot be overstated. Hope is scarce, but not extinguished. Seeing failures by governments, ordinary citizens decide they must act to alleviate suffering and show solidarity with Gaza. This is a story of human beings, mothers, fathers, children, trying to survive against overwhelming odds. Into this complex and tragic situation steps a familiar yet unexpected public figure, Greta Thunberg, known globally as the young Swedish activist who ignited a movement to fight climate change. Her school strikes and uncompromising speeches to world leaders galvanized a generation. Rooted in justice and accountability, she frames climate as an existential threat. Recently, she broadened her advocacy, connecting climate justice with human rights in Gaza. The move drew both praise and criticism, yet aligns with her core beliefs. Her support is not just words, it is translated into concrete action. Greta announces her intention to join the Freedom Flotilla, a coalition seeking to challenge the naval blockade and deliver aid directly to Gaza. A bold step from protest speeches to direct action into a politically charged, risky mission. Her presence says Gaza's suffering is intertwined with wider struggles for a just, humane future. Her participation galvanizes young activists, re-energizes the flotilla, and forces renewed global attention. The Gaza Freedom Flotilla has organized missions for over a decade. A coalition of NGOs and activists from around the world challenges the blockade's legality and morality. They sail with humanitarian aid and civilians, serving both relief and protest. For many in Gaza, these ships symbolize hope and the world's memory. Funded by ordinary people, each mission is a major grassroots undertaking. Volunteers retrofit boats, gather aid, and recruit parliamentarians, journalists, artists, and activists like Greta. Supplies target critical needs: medical equipment, child nutrition, and water purification. A drop in the ocean, yes, but a powerful symbol challenging restrictions on larger aid efforts. This is nonviolent resistance, unarmed civilians on a peaceful mission. They force a confrontation not with violence but moral appeal. If governments cannot or will not break the siege, should ordinary people try? Their journey testifies to the power of citizen-led action when official channels fail. The journey is fraught with political and practical obstacles. The Israeli Navy enforces the blockade and has intercepted previous flotillas. Some confrontations were violent, most notably in 2010, when 10 activists were killed. Current participants train in nonviolent resistance and prepare for possible seizure. Arrest, deportation, and confiscation remain real risks. Reactions are divided. Supporters cite international law, critics call it a provocation and security risk. As of September 29, 2025, updates are sporadic, relayed by satellite phone and social media. The latest flotilla, with Greta aboard a lead vessel, is reportedly navigating the eastern Mediterranean. Organizers report high morale and palpable tension as they near Gaza. Regional governments face pressure to deny refueling and resupply, adding logistical hurdles. Beyond tonnage, the mission's importance is symbolic. It is global solidarity telling Gaza it is not alone, vital as food and medicine.